to talk to you about how inkjet and Xaar stay relevant for packaging in a world that has dramatically changed post-COVID. We're all shopping more online, so how we experience a brand has changed. It's less through point-of-sale advertising on the high street. It's more about what gets delivered to the doorstep or through the letterbox. So brands need to adapt in order to stay connected to their customers. So is this inkjet's coming of age? Since the early days of inkjet, we've often heard about inkjet's coming of age, but it's never quite seemed to get there in packaging. But in a world that was changed overnight by the pandemic, and in a world facing serious climate issues, is this now inkjet's coming of age? Should you be looking again at inkjet technology to help you stay relevant and continually adapt? My answer is yes, and I'd like to share why. Okay, so we've come a long way. It was over 50 years ago that Cambridge Consultants was asked by a client to find a better way to print carpets without touching the material. And as a result, Steve Temple and David Payton, two of the founders of Xaar, started looking at the physics of droplet ejection from nozzles. And although not used for printing carpets, their developments became a sensation for date coding in the early 70s when legislation required all food packaging to carry a sell-by date. They then developed the original concept for drop-on-demand Xaar technology, and in 1990, Xaar was born. And in the video on the left, you can see the Xaar page-wide array printing, which we thought was amazing at the time. That was in 2001. Then on the right, you can see the new Xaar Nitrox printhead printing at 100 meters a minute. And Nitrox also contains our unique high viscosity and high laydown technology, which enables special effects, vibrancy of color, high opacity that's never before been seen with inkjet, and there's much more to come. So we really have come a long way. However, opinion has been divided. So there have been opposing views and real issues for the end user about return on investment with inkjet. It isn't fast enough. The cost per print is too high for long runs. Inkjet doesn't provide the same properties and effects as analog print. Well, on speed, we're already at 100 meters a minute, and our roadmap will deliver 200 meters a minute. So inkjet is no longer the gating factor for the speed of the press. On cost, up to now, clearly the sweet spot for inkjet has been shorter runs where setup costs are vastly reduced compared to analog. However, with Xaar's through-flow ink recirculation and high viscosity technology, this enables a reduction of dispersants and humectants in the ink while maintaining nozzle open time and reliability. So this has the potential to reduce ink cost and change the economics for longer runs and the ROI for the end user. And on effects and print properties, our ability to jet high viscosity fluids with high pigment loading gives a wide color gamut, vibrant colors, high opacity whites, and embossing effects in a single pass. This ability removes the compromises traditionally associated with inkjet while still retaining the ability to personalize and customize. So I'd like to share more about how we achieve this performance. We've recently launched our new technology platform, ImagineX, which builds on our first generation IP and will see us deliver faster print speeds, higher print resolutions, and a capability to print all ink types. We've already launched high laydown and high viscosity technology, which makes printing challenging fluids possible, while with high laydown, we can increase productivity fivefold. During the coming year, we'll launch a printhead compatible with aqueous inks, and that combined with high viscosity technology gives the ability to reduce water content in aqueous inks, significantly reducing the time and energy required to dry ink on a media post-print. All of these advances in technology are underpinned by one of our core values, which is we are innovative. We always look for new and better solutions. And this will continue. So we work closely in collaboration with our partners to develop technology and products that meet the needs of the packaging market, building on the capabilities we've already delivered. And now I'd like to share a little more about how these innovations enhance the customer pack experience in a sustainable way. So inkjet helps you connect to your customers. Personalisation and customisation, which is the soul of inkjet technology, is even more important post-COVID. For example, the rise in use of letterbox-friendly packs as customer experience of a brand continues to move online. Inkjet offers a flexible technology that can easily adapt cost-effectively to different messages, shapes, sizes and materials. And Xaar's ultra high viscosity and high laydown technologies take this even further. Embellishments can be printed to make packs look and feel more real. Tactile effects enhance the customer experience, and Braille can be printed to specification easily. You can achieve a high-end look with strong colours, vibrant whites and blacks, coatings for hygienic packaging, and enhanced mechanical properties where whites don't crack when the substrate bends and flexes. And there's some example here of the type of embossing effects that can be achieved with Xaar products and technology. And this application has been recently developed by Koning & Bauer, and the results you can see on the bottles here were achieved using the Xaar 1003 printhead. And now even more, we need to achieve these results in a sustainable way. So printing more sustainably. Printing direct to pack. Reduce the packing materials by printing directly to the pack and removing the label. And Xaar TF ink recirculation technology enables printing direct to the pack in any orientation. So vertically, horizontally, even on the underside of the boxes, thanks to the wide operating window that we have. This gives you total flexibility of messaging, no wasted pre-printed labels when updates are needed, print what you need when you need to. And reuse of packaging only requires the removal of one ink type. There's no processing for a sticky label. And ultra high viscosity means less fluid. Less is needed, lowering transport costs, air miles, and overall lower carbon footprint. And Xaar printheads are adept at jetting at room temperature, so there's no need to heat the fluids before jetting, which ultimately reduces energy consumption. And printing with aqueous fluids. This removes the need for expensive carrier oils and solvents, making inks and decoration processes more environmentally friendly. Reducing the water content with our high viscosity capability can dramatically reduce transport costs, energy required for drying, and the environmental impact of the inks. So ultra high viscosity and our wide operating window brings real sustainability benefits. And how does Xaar stay relevant? Well, our collaborative approach helps customers get to market more quickly. We work with you to understand your project goals and provide expert technical advice. Our business strategy is to provide customers with a full solution, ranging from a printhead to a fully integrated print engine with electronics, data path, ink system, and ink. We have a 5-step service for evaluation of fluids for use in new product development that allows companies to establish the suitability of inkjet technology without incurring large upfront costs. And we foster a culture of creativity and diversity at Xaar, which encourages innovations which help our customers develop and stay relevant. We're committed to sustainability with our goals and a sustainability roadmap which will drive our future innovations. And to finish, here is a slide from one of my colleagues, which I think is a good summary, because we have the technology and we have the products, and by working closely with our partners, together we can deliver sustainable solutions. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please catch me afterwards.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, Graham.